guy that gets nervous. I'm not the guy that gets deer in headlights kind of guy. You know, like, cool shit. Nah, not me, man. I live for this stuff. That's why I always say that amateur experience is very important, because you get put in showcases like that in tournaments, and you're in the finals for the junior Golden Gloves, the silver gloves, junior Olympics, Golden Gloves. You get put in that kind of situation. So to me, it's second nature. I live for stuff like that. I thrive for it.
Roddy said that was one shot.
Do you have an edge because of having faced him last time?
Do I have an edge?
Yeah.
Well, if you could say I have an edge, he has an edge also. You know, we both have seen each other.
Just in terms of preparing and knowing what you can do.
It's the same fighter doesn't come into the fight twice. It never happens. Never. So I gotta prepare to the best of my ability, because it's what I do in the ring. It's what I do in the training, not what he's gonna do in the fight.
Hey Chris, you know, you are of Mexican descent. Talk to us about the opportunity of becoming the first Mexican heavyweight champion.
It's an honor, man. It's an honor, a privilege to carry my heritage on my back. Don't get me wrong, I love being American. I'm honored to be an American. But my blood, my Mexican blood just makes me that much more prideful, that much more wanting to come out to the next belt. Man, there was plenty of times that I could have quit against Stiverne, but I didn't. I wouldn't let myself. My pride wouldn't let myself. That's the Mexican side of it.
Why did you go into that fight the first time, you know, not really conditioned, and what did you learn from it, and what are you going to do now, having a second chance and getting that rematch?
The reason I came in that kind of condition, I don't want to say I was in bad shape, but I was in good shape. The reason I did, because I thought I was the shit. It's the truth, man. I was just full of myself, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it with just X amount of training, and I'll get through it. I have the fortitude, I have the balls, and I have the punch to get through it.
You fought in LA, you know, your first real time fight in LA against you're fighting in here in LA against how that happened. You know, really.
Well, the main thing is we're fighting at USC. Like I said, I always wanted to play football. But fuck it, at least I'm a boxer at USC. And in front of an LA crowd, I'm from LA. I'm from East LA. I was born and raised in LA, so I know the streets. I know these people. So from the elote man to the taco guy to everybody, the raspado man, dude.
Where in East LA, Chris?
Huh?
Where in East LA? What streets?
East LA, well, I lived off of 8th and Camulos. I went to Roosevelt High School.
Okay.
I went to Resurrection. I used to go up and down Cesar Chavez. So, dude, I'm an East LA boy.
What are your thoughts on, you know, Vitaly Klitschko, you know, retiring, relinquishing the title for you guys to fight?
You know what, man? There's always a time for someone's career to end. And he came out on top, so what better way to come out on top? I respect the fact that he's doing something for his country. You know, that he feels. I respect that. I wish I could. I'm not that smart.
Hey Chris, so this fight's not going to be on HBO, it's not going to be on Showtime, it's on ESPN, the Prime channel, ESPN. Talk to us about that. What are your thoughts? It's a big thing for
You know what,
boxing fans.
it's a big thing. It's a huge thing. You know, I want to make sure that with my fight, I want to put boxing back in the forefront where it used to be. You know, on Channel 7. I remember watching on Channel 7, Channel 11, on well, Spanish, they still have it, but it was prime time. People used to want to watch it. They used to talk about it. It used to be a water cooler thing. That's what I want to be. I want to make sure that I bring it back to the forefront. That ESPN puts more championship boxing fights on the network and on free, basically, for everybody. Because everyone that has cable has ESPN.
Can you give us a little bit of a preview as to what your game plan is going to be against Stiverne?
Pressure. And smart kind of pressure, measured pressure, move my head. That's the main thing.
Stay away from that right hand.
Move my head. I don't want my nose shattered again.
Talk to me about your last fight. You told Seth Mitch that you were going to fuck him up, man. And you sure did. You took him out early.
You know what? promise you anything. The Seth Mitchell fight, it's already out of my head. I don't even think about that. I did what I was supposed to do against a person like him. He doesn't belong in the ring with me or any other world-class fighter. I don't know why Jonathan Banks didn't do it. I don't know why any other true boxers didn't do what I did. He doesn't belong in the ring. Plain and simple. And I made it a point, and I proved it.
Chris, they keep saying they're going to give you a rematch. What do you think about that?
They're going to give me a rematch.
That's what they keep saying.
More likely, I'm giving them a rematch. You know, we're gonna have to handle this rubber match because I'm gonna beat him. I guarantee I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna come in this shape in mad shape, crazy shape.
Did Don get under your skin today at all?
Nah, man, I like Don.
You were laughing?
I was laughing, man. He's a funny dude, man. You know what? I let bygones be bygones. What happened in the past stays in the past. You know, eventually I'll go over there and take a picture with him because, you know, he's still a big fixture in boxing. He's a legend in boxing. Either way you want to put it, he's a big